halfway there. I don't know if I feel like this pregnancy is going slow or fast. I mean, all pregnancies to me kind of go slow. You just want your baby and you get impatient. But at the same time, I kind of feel like, you know, weeks ago I was sitting there at like 13, 14 weeks thinking, you know, this is dragging and I want to at least get halfway. And now here we are, halfway. So, I am trying to enjoy this pregnancy and I'm trying to not be impatient because it will be my last pregnancy. I mean, I say that now, but I'm pretty sure this will be my last pregnancy with all the stuff that's going on. But so I am trying to enjoy it, trying to make the most of it, trying to remind myself that this is the last time I'll probably feel my baby kicking inside of me, have my belly growing, just all that kind of stuff. So it's funny though to think that being halfway, we were talking about the other day how Jaden asked me how much longer we have to go, and I kind of said to him, well, when I told you I was pregnant at 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, we've got all that time from then to now to go. But I mean, we could have longer, and that's what drives me insane. That's when my impatience really kicks in, because it's like, yeah, we've got 20 weeks to go, but we've just kind of had 16 weeks of knowing I'm pregnant, because those first 4 you don't know. And so we've got those extra 4 on this end, and then if you go overdue, that's even longer. Oh, my inner old man just came out there. So really, I could have between like, I don't know, 16, 17 weeks to 24 weeks to go, if you get what I mean. So the second half definitely does drag on for me. I kind of feel like, because you just don't know. So symptoms this week, or for the past 2 weeks, my 19 and 20 week, I am definitely feeling better. And I kind of joked around how the first half would suck and suddenly I'd hit 20 weeks and I'd feel better. And I do. My flus are gone. Like, I've just had that horrible flu the whole time. Gone. I just still have a very heavy chest when I lie down at night in bed, and that I just feel it. I feel very breathless. I don't know if that's pregnancy or being sick. And I've been really stuffy. Like, my nose is very stuffy. Always having to blow it or it feels blocked. The other things are, I've had a lot of growing. I'm definitely growing. You'll see it in my belly shot, but it is growing to the point that it's painful. Now, with everything that's gone on that I talked about in my last update, I have been really worried that something was going to happen. And what I'm about to talk about in my next bit of this update, you'll find out that it's nothing happening. It's just my ligaments, backache, and just all my adhesions. It's just been, this week's probably been the worst so far. Hair's definitely growing, and I can feel it growing. And like the other night, I just sat in bed for about 3 hours almost, getting ready to download a contraction timer. My back was on fire. I just could not get comfortable. I couldn't stop it. It was just pulsating, and I was like, you know, am I in labour? Am I in back labour? I did find, however, if I got up and walked around, it kind of went away a little bit, so I kind of felt, it kind of reassured me that it wasn't anything, because obviously labour doesn't go away. My hips, I just had pulling sensation in my hips, and then all my adhesions and everything like that was initially in there hurt. I will be needing to buy like a belly band. I think they're called a smiley band, and it's made out of wetsuit material. I am hoping to do that this week or next week, because when I'm walking around, I feel so much pressure. Not so much down there like in my cervix or anything like that, just in my abdomen. I feel it, it hurts, and then if I put my hands under my bump and kind of lift it a bit, that pressure goes away, the pain goes away. So it's definitely just my muscles are weak this time round, and it's just from all my operations and everything. And it's kind of pain that I had before I fell pregnant. That's why I do know it's just my complications. It's just intensified because obviously the baby's growing, and you know, just the extra weight. It's just making it hard. So I've been in a lot of pain this week. Just, I'm really hoping as baby moves up, the pain might go away for a little bit, because baby will be more spaced out. So here's hoping about that. My boobs are growing again. I am going through a growth spurt of that. I put my bra on this morning. I was like, oh, it's tight again, so I'm definitely going to have to do that. Weight gain, I don't know this week because I haven't been to the midwife, and I'm trying to only go by her scales. In saying that, we were in Kmart this week, and I weighed myself, and it does look like I've put on about 2 kg since, when did I see my midwife last? 18 weeks I saw her and I weighed myself and I was still the same. So I've won about 2 kg according to other scales. So I don't see my midwife again till 22 weeks. So that will be the time when I can give you guys a proper update on that. But yeah, about 2 kg I'd say. When I look in the mirror, I feel like I have gained so much more. But I think just with everything stretching out, it just makes me feel big. It's really hard this pregnancy. I'm having a lot of self issues, like I just feel like I look huge. I'm petrified of gaining too much weight. I'm just, really hard on myself, and like I said right at the beginning, I'm just trying to enjoy it. I've got all the time in the world after this to lose the weight. I don't know, I've always been very weight conscious because I'm not a small person, so it is really bugging me this time around that I'm looking big. I started big, but so far, I mean, I'm halfway and I've only gained about 2 kg, I reckon, so that's good, really. That's a lot better than what some people do. And when I read up on books and on the internet, they reckon you should have gained like up to 5 to 6 kg already, so I am pleased with myself that I haven't gone silly and gained all this weight on top of what I've already got. The thing obviously I want to add in this week is we just had our 20-week anatomy scan this morning, and everything looks perfect. Baby looks healthy and perfect. And the other thing is I'm just updating on what happened, my threatened miscarriage and that sort of thing. They had a look and they said that my membranes look fine again. The separation is gone, so they reckon they've kind of adhesed back onto my uterus, which is fantastic. And she said generally it doesn't pose any more risk. If it happens again, we don't know what's going to happen from here on out, but she said definitely looking better. And so that's what reassured me that the pains that I've been having wasn't like preterm labour or anything like that. She said everything looks fantastic in there. In that respect. So the baby, like I said, he looks absolutely perfect. She said everything is growing how it should be. Organs fine. I do have to have another scan at 24 weeks to check his heart, and when she asked me that, I was like, why? Like, why do I need extra check on the heart? She said if you're anything high risk, if you're going through the hospital, we always do it. That's just what they do because they can't fully see the heart at 20 weeks. So that's fine. We'll be having another scan to check that in 24 weeks, but for now she said it looks fine. And yeah, she didn't really make any other comments. She said he's got extra long legs, which is really surprising for us because we are all short. Bentley was very short at birth. Even in his scans, they said, he's very short. So this baby's got extra long legs, so that'll be interesting. And yeah, he was flapping around, he was waving, he was kicking, and he is still definitely a boy. We could see that waving around as well, so no change there. He's still a boy, and I was saying to Jono when we went in, I hope he's still a boy. The last 2 weeks we've kind of got to know him as a little boy, and as exciting as it would have been to have a girl, I said, Jono, I'd almost feel like I was losing my son, kind of thing. So we're ecstatic to be welcoming another little boy. Before I show you a few other things, I just want to show you photos of our scan today. So this is what we got. So that's him, and that's just kind of a closer one. So baby-wise, gear, buying, that sort of thing, we have got our bassinet up now, which I'll just quickly show you over there. Can you guys see it? That is our bassinet that I've had with both the boys, and we'll be using it again. I'm not sure what we're going to do other than that bed-wise because we have steps in our house. I'm not sure if I'm going to carry that up and down the steps or if we're going to get another one or if we're going to get a cot for the bedroom and then that will be downstairs. Not sure yet, but we've got that cot. I have set it up because it was kind of, we didn't really have anywhere to store it and I didn't want it getting all dusty and yucky. So I have set it up and we'll be putting like a sheet or something over it. We bought a rocker. I bought a rocker that was second hand, but perfect condition. I saw it in Farmers and it was like for 160, and then a girl was advertising it for like 50, I think. I was like, I gotta have it. Went around, looked at it, and I was like, yeah, I'm having it. So we've got a rocker, and we've got Bubby's bed. I've started buying clothes. I'm not going to show you. I think I'm going to do a bit of a haul on the clothes at some point and just show the kind of outfits we've bought in, kind of maybe my favourite outfits that I've bought and that kind of stuff. Not sure when I'm going to do that, but yes, we have started buying little boy clothes. And the other thing I bought this week was I didn't have one of these with my last babies. I'm not sure if I've talked about it, but I have issues with breastfeeding, and I will kind of do a video maybe on that to talk to you guys about at a later date. Actually, after this, I might film a small video after this and let you guys all in on me and how I do with breastfeeding and what my plan is. I might do that, and I'll put that video up next week maybe. So, but I bought this breastfeeding pillow. Now the reason I bought it was because I have so much difficulty feeding that one of the things I remember trying to do is, because I'm quite large in that area, trying to find pillows and just balancing the baby and all that kind of thing makes it super hard. We went to Farmers, which is kind of like a clothes and Manchester shop here in New Zealand, and we bought, they had a big sale, and it was like 50% off all baby gear or something. So I went ahead and looked, and I saw this was $60 down to $30, and it's just a maternity and nursing cushion, if you guys can see that. So that's the front, and it's just one of those donut shaped ones. Well, it's a C, it's not a full donut. And you just put it around you just put it around like one side, and the baby can lie on it. I did try it on the other day and I was like, oh, it's very small by the time you get it around you, but I do have a bump and everything now, I guess. But so I'm going to take this to the hospital to definitely help me in the hospital, because it's very hard to try and feed there when you don't have like armchairs and like unlimited pillows and all that kind of thing. So we are going to take this to the hospital. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to successfully feed this time, but they are handy also, like to put behind the baby when you're teaching them to sit up, or when they're kind of a little bit older and you prop them up, like lying up kind of thing. So I thought I'd get one since they were cheap, and it'll be interesting to see if it makes a difference at all. So I think that's it for this week's update, guys. The next update I give you, like a pregnancy update, will be 22 weeks, which will be really good because I see my midwife then, and then so I can update you guys on anything that's happening. And then the next update I give you guys will be at 24 weeks, and that's when I will be having another scan for the baby's heart. So the next few updates, I'm kind of working with stuff happening in my pregnancy that I can update you guys on. So I think for now the kind of bi-weekly updates are going to work, and that's how I'm going to leave it for now. Please let me know if there's any videos you want me to do baby related, because I can definitely do that for you guys. I will kind of be doing a birth plan at some point. I don't know when, and it's really hard for a birth plan because I don't know what's going to happen, but what I kind of want, I'll let you guys know, and all that kind of stuff. So let me know what videos you guys want to see, and I'll kind of make myself a little sheet up, kind of what videos I need to film. Also, let me know what other videos you guys want to see in general. I put up my grocery haul, I'll link that down below, and any other home videos that you guys want me to film. I have got Twitter, and I will link that down below. I don't really use it that much, but I thought if people start following me on Twitter, I can definitely use Twitter. Much easier for me to update people on stuff. So if you guys have Twitter, I'll link that below, and you guys can add me, and I will start using that. I've got Instagram, like you guys know, and I've got Facebook. So please add me on all three. Link them down below. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!